why we're using Wimixin. No, that's not a typo. It's a spelling of women that's more inclusive and progressive. The term sheds light on the prejudice, discrimination, and institutional barriers women have faced. Firstly, adding an X does not indicate those things. Secondly, what exactly do you think the X means in that regard? Thirdly, women don't even face those things as much as men do, and explicitly includes non-cisgender women. Well, from what I understand, SJWs believe that cisgender is another term for straight, so I don't know what exactly you mean by a woman who's not cisgender but is still a woman. I mean, if you're referring to gay women, why can't you just say lesbian? Why do you have to say women with an X in it? Is the word lesbian not okay anymore? If you're referring to trans women, then why can't you just say the word fucking trans women? So that's where the original video ends, and ever since I filmed that a couple months ago, I have had the chance to calm down and, I don't know, I guess absorb that into my brain that is basically connected with Intelligent Thought SJW, Intelligent Thought SJW, and it just kind of links like that, and eventually my brain will collapse. But regardless, since making that video, I found another clip that involves this whole X bullshit. And the clip independently cannot be found anywhere. I even had my patron Jacob Martin look for it. He couldn't find it anywhere. I'm not sure if it was like one of those banned clips, because it's like anti-SJW, but the thing is it's not really, because Don Lemon was insulted in the clip. So that would be something SJWs would like, so I'm not sure why YouTube would delete it. Maybe YouTube didn't delete it and it was deleted by the original uploader or something. I don't fucking know, but either way, the clip can't be found. So unfortunately, I have to show you the clip through Mark Dice's video from December 20th, 2020, Wokeness is Coming for Your Food, and he shows the following clip.
Being insensitive to the rainbow community. When Don Lemon, on the other hand, was called out for not being woke enough after he used the word Latino, he apologized and promised to do better next time.
I want to move on after this and talk about and focus on Latinos and Hispanics. But no.
So he says Latino and Hispanic. Well, first of all, that's kind of, in a technical sense, wrong because it's Latino and Latina. Latino means Hispanic man. Latina means Hispanic woman. So when you say Latino, you're not including women in that. But I don't want to sound like an SJW, so I'm just pointing it out as a correct terminology, not because I'm offended by it, because I don't get offended.
No, just for you to follow up on what we.
You're so not woke.
Were just saying.
They just told Don Lemon that he's not woke. You see, this is what SJWs are doing to me. You are actually going to make me, Matt's FTR, defend somebody who works for the mainstream media. And not just the mainstream media as a whole, but someone who works specifically for CNN. This is what these people have done to me. I'm actually getting goosebumps because I feel so sick right now. Defending somebody who works for CNN. I don't care. I have to. I have to because it's not about who the person is, it's about what they've done or have not done, and I have to defend that from a moral, factual standpoint. They just told him that he's not woke enough. Well, you know what? For the first time ever, I will defend him because he's right, and I'm glad that he's not part of the woke crowd. But he does correct himself. But regardless, just the fact that he had a brain for a brief moment and then immediately lost it is a small bit of hope. I don't know.
The new term is Latinx.
Oh.
The new term is Latinx. Oh, well, it's certainly new, because after all, it's stupid. It would have to be new.
Okay, Latinx.
You can see he's kind of like, whatever, I don't care, but I'll say it anyway, because you're forcing me to.
I'm not even going to go there because of the whole pronoun thing and all this. I don't know what all these new terms are, but...
He says he doesn't know. I would have liked if he said, I don't care, but he said, I don't know, which, is still better than what SJWs do in the end. But yeah, this is the second time that I've heard about this X bullshit being used. First it was the women X thing, and now it's Latin X, and I'm not sure what other X's there are, but I guarantee there are more than just those two.
I am very open and accepting to that, so I welcome that Latinx.
And of course, right at the end, he says that he's open to it. Well, Don, you could have been smart, but, you know, you're not, so... And we're back for a third time on the same fucking video because more stuff with this X bullshit just keeps coming up. I had to talk about this part because I love it when SJWs eat their own. So they created the whole X thing. It's been around for a while. But recently, Twitch used the term Wimexin to try to be inclusive, but it sparked an explosive online controversy instead. So basically, if you don't know, a couple days ago, Twitch put up a tweet talking about how they celebrate Wimexin, and they were trying to be inclusive, but of course SJWs, you know, they can't keep their ideas straight. So because the X means that, you know, I'm not a woman, like MEN, MAN, I could be trans, maybe not, blah blah. So the X erases that so that it's inclusive to everybody. However, SJWs have now changed their mind, thinking that the X takes away from being a woman. So when Twitch tried to pander, they got in shit by the SJWs, a lot of backlash, and then they fucking deleted the tweet, and then basically rewrote the tweet, but with an actual E in it. And I'll just quickly show you some of the reactions that SJWs were giving, like this one here. Hi, please stop using Wimexin to be inclusive of trans women. It makes us feel unwelcome by implying we're not women. You're not, by the way. And you need to make up a new word to include us and cis women. There's a perfectly good word that includes trans and cis women. It's just women. Thanks. So that was basically the reaction that SJWs had to their own ideas, because they changed their mind like this.